a new information war is running alongside the battlefield war in Ukraine. Tech entrepreneur Kim.com has sparked controversy by predicting an anti-Zelensky uprising, claiming Ukraine is heading toward internal collapse due to unfulfilled Western promises. His comments are circulating widely online at a time when Kyiv is under mounting military pressure and Western support is under growing political strain. .com accuses Western countries of using Ukraine as a proxy, dumping obsolete weapons and sacrificing a generation of Ukrainians for geopolitical interests. He claims Ukrainians may rebel against President Volodymyr Zelensky and the West after years of war, with no clear endgame. Moscow is now amplifying this narrative. Russia's special envoy, Kirill Dmitriev, says Europe and Britain are sabotaging peace talks in Abu Dhabi while Russia and the United States make progress behind the scenes. The Kremlin framing casts European capitals as warmongers, Washington as negotiable, and Kyiv as isolated.
Good afternoon, Kirill. Please tell us, how are the meetings in Abu Dhabi going?
You know that we're actively working with President Trump's administration to rebuild Russia-US economic relations, including through the Russian-American Group on Economic Cooperation. We met today. The meetings are going well.
Kirill Alexandrovich, has there been any progress on the peace agreement?
You know the fact that warmongers from Europe and Britain are constantly trying to interfere with this process, constantly trying to meddle in it, may be an indicator of this. The more such attempts are made, the more we see that there is definitely progress and there is good, positive movement forward.
I believe it's impossible to interfere here in Abu Dhabi.
Well, it's hard for them, but they're trying.
Kyiv is pushing back at its partners at the same time. As trilateral talks between Russia, Ukraine, and the United States continue in Abu Dhabi, President Volodymyr Zelensky says any deal without real pressure on Moscow will fail, and warns that rewarding Russia would collapse any agreement.
Unfortunately, the Russians still use various global jurisdictions under different cover. Companies are using Europe. This is very, very serious. Just during the year 21, Russia engaged more than 122 vessels managed by European legal owners and operators for oil trading. This is a significant part of Russia's tanker fleet. Europe needs to be much more active in countering the Russian tanker fleet. I thank all partners who see it exactly this way, who are ready to strengthen legislation to block tankers and to confiscate Russian oil. We will work towards this in a bilateral format.
The messaging lines are colliding. Moscow accuses Europe and Britain of blocking peace. Zelensky accuses partners of failing to apply real pressure. Online influencers amplify claims of Western betrayal and Ukrainian collapse. Together, these narratives are hitting Western unity at a moment when war fatigue is growing and support for Ukraine is politically contested. There is no evidence of an imminent uprising inside Ukraine, but the damage is happening elsewhere. Diplomacy in Abu Dhabi is unfolding under pressure from competing narratives that are shaping public opinion, straining alliances, and redefining who is seen as seeking peace and who is blamed for prolonging the war.